Hello everybody! Hi! How are you? For previous month, for October, I colored a lot. And here also I have my creative companion, my art journal. What I would do without it. I wrote down every coloring page I finished in October. And you can see this is one row, but there are 5 pages, for example, so it's really a lot. I have some pencils all around here as well, because I'm working on the mythographic picture. This one, I'm working on this one. I'm coloring it with Prismacolors. So I have all my pencils here now. Also, I finished this page, but it's for another haul, or not haul, for another finished pages video. Oh, before we start, I would like to thank you guys. Yeah, I really want to thank you because today I just hit the 2000 subscribers milestone. That's big for me. It wouldn't be without you, so thank you again. And I also thanks all my Patreons and Ko-fi members. I so appreciate all your support. Thank you very much. In this Worlds Within Worlds, I finished the tortoise. Yeah, is it in this book? I wasn't sure for a moment. I used Distress inks for the background and for all the dots, and Prismacolors for the main picture. This is the other side, where you can see that the dots bled through the page. It's the same ink I used for the background, you know, it's all Distress inks. Only when I did the splashes, maybe it was just too wet on one spot, you know. If you are using a sponge for the background, then the page isn't so wet, so it's not bleeding through. Another one is from the new coloring book by Jana Prosvirina, Witch Magic. I did this picture. So on this picture I used Prismacolors and soft pastels on the background and some Posca and glitter something. No, it's glitter acrylic pen. So next is Animorphia. This is my first picture in this book, and yeah, ta-da! It's a big whale. I did this page all with watercolors, only for the fish and sharks. I used Prismacolors, and then I used Posca on them to do some highlights. Jen was asking if the watercolors bled through the page. So this is the other page. Don't mind the edges because I'm just not careful enough. Not only on this page, but on most pages or on most pictures I'm coloring with watercolors. I'm just not careful enough. And even if I have a sheet of paper behind the page, you know, I color and color, and then I have a lot of water in this area, and you know, I just move with the paper, and yeah, that's happened to me all the time. Also, one thing, this is the Polish edition, and Polish editions of Kirby's books have a really good paper for watercolors, but it depends. You see that I colored the whole page with watercolors. There are some marks only on some spots, and these are spots where I used a little more water. You know, when I'm using wet in wet technique, it's worse because it's not quite watercolored paper. So if I wet the whole page with water, the paper soaks all the water, you know, and you cannot actually do the wet in wet technique. It's not so much working. on these pages. But if you do wet on dry technique, so you have dry page and then you just color the picture as normal, it's fine, and the damage on the other side isn't so bad. I always say that I can use these marks to help me with color combos. So what? So I do green, yellow and blue background and I don't have to care about it. This is a really cute coloring book and I finished 5 pictures. This is the first one. This is the first picture ever I colored with markers. Yeah, then this one. And I use some stencil for the background. Then this one. It's also a little bit glittery. This was my fail. I tried to do the face with Ohuhu markers, but you know, at that time I had only the set of 48 colors. It would be great, but I wanted to do some blush on cheeks and nose, and it happened that it didn't blend it together, so I had to use more layers with the skin color, and it happened that she is orange. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, and this is my last picture here, which I really like because of the background. It's really dynamic. Yeah, at that time I already had my big set of Ohuhu markers. Sally Berry, Witch Beauties. I have 3 pictures, as you know. Yeah, I really enjoyed coloring this picture. And you know, you can achieve this with only 48 markers. That's amazing. This is my second picture, my Jolene from JoJo anime. Another one is this one. Only the blending was a little bit harder. You can see the transition, it's not so smooth. But I think it's the paper, because if I show you in this book, the blending is much better. Also, it can be that I had limited shades of blue here, but I noticed that it was much more pleasurable on this paper in Mythographic than on this Amazon paper. Another is the picture from Doodle Attack, coloring book by Oli Colors, and I did this tiger with markers again. Coloring Heaven. Yeah, this is my first picture from all my Coloring Heaven magazines. And again with markers. Yippee! Next is Tales from the Witch's Cottage. I cannot say that it's the whole finished page. It's only a part, but it doesn't matter because for me this part is finished. I don't know when I will do the rest, but I covered all lines with Posca and then I just used Prismacolors. So now Johanna Basford. This is The Lost Ocean. This is Czech edition. And I did this page. This was a body color with Azra. Johanna has really beautiful books. I already have her newest book, Rooms of Wonder. And yeah, it's beautiful. But there are so small details all over here on every page. And especially in The Lost Ocean and in The Enchanted Forest. You know how I am with details. I just can't do them. So I took my acrylic paint and covered the whole page with this yellow, and then on top of it I cover it from light to dark blue and until the black with my fingers. It was much better using fingers to blend the acrylic paint and to do this like foggy effect. When I was finished, I did the ship with Prismacolors. And then on top of it, I used white acrylic paint for waves and some black paint with fan brush, and also I used something glittery here. I think it's again glitter paste by Cosmic Shimmer. And this green could be dragonfly glitters. I'm not really sure now, but it should be shown in the video. Princesses as Witches. I finished 2 pictures, and when I finished this one, I was like, I will never color with markers again. Yeah, I just missed some middle tone, you know, between the light and the dark. So to do this blending, I needed to really saturate the paper with the alcohol marker, with the lighter one. You can see the difference. Here, I didn't blend it at all. Here, yeah, I just color with the marker again and again until it blends somehow. But I don't like the final result. I wanted this to be much lighter. And this is my second picture. I quite like the green colors, but what I don't like is the skin tone, not the skin tone, but somehow the black line just bled into the alcohol marker, so it's really messy. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Another one is again a coloring book by Mei Yu. I have this book for quite a long time and I missed few pages. I missed this picture twice. You know, it was the first time, I think, when I tried to color the same picture a second time. I will just find it. Yeah. This is funny. I don't know if I tried first the previous version, but I think, yeah, I did something with hair first. You know, I think I was trying lights and darks and I so didn't like it. I thought, alright, I messed up the picture, I will use the page as testing page for this book. And I did it. I tested all what was possible. Soft pastels, also some Posca pen, you know, and also some paint with stencils and some gold gel pen or what. Yeah, so this is how it ends. It's all with markers. Each picture is with markers. And I used stencil for the background again. This is just Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. I just see Pikachu here and yeah. I was browsing and searching for his look, and because this seems like compilation of all like parts and from game and from movie and from series. So yeah, I tried to color it according to the real pictures. And the last picture is this pink blue. In general, I don't like pink color, but on this picture I don't know, it just fits the theme, or I don't know what's the theme here is, but it just fits the picture, I think. In Imagimorphia, I did the body color. I did this page. It was the body color with my friend June. I took my watercolors and I think I used Shinhan Art watercolors as well. I just covered the edges to have this border, and I wanted to try wet in wet technique. So I covered half of the page with water, and then my idea was I wanted to just take some color and do splash here and splash here, and I expected that it will do the nice sun effect. I wanted to do these splashes all over the page, but it didn't work. It just didn't work, so I tried to save it somehow. So I decided then that I will do a firm background. At the end I was thinking, alright, the page is finally dry. So I will take my white pencil and I will just emphasize some highlights. I wanted to do it transparent, only to have some white areas, you know, but it didn't work. So I needed to add some dark gray, cool. I think I used 70% cool gray and 50% cool gray, I don't know. And at the end I used some color, red, green and blue. And finally, time for Fragile World. These are Prismacolors and Neocolors on the background. I didn't use any glitters on this picture. At first I used Neocolors, 2 or 3 shades of Neocolors, and then on top of it I used some brown, I guess. Yeah, I think it was brown, and I just emphasized the shading and shade under the flippers. Sometimes it's just enough when you emphasize the shadows. So yeah, that was fast, this bottom part. It's my work in progress and I really hope I can finish it this weekend. I cannot guarantee. Yeah, but at least this month, I really wish to finish it this month. I will show you some more pictures. Just very quickly. So this is the gorilla. This is the whole picture. Then I have here this American bison. I just show you the fur closer because yeah, I like it. Then I plan to do this jaguar. Another picture. We have here this rhino. Also, I would like to color this page or this page, maybe both of them. Thank you guys that you were here with me together. I hope I will see you next time and have a beautiful day or evening. Thank you very much and bye!